Alright everyone, and welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new here. I'm Christina, aka That Variety, and today we're back at the usual time. They're in Baltimore, Maryland for Monday Night Raw this week. So last 2 weeks they were in Europe, and then next week they're back in Europe, and then 2 weeks from tonight they're doing a double taping with Raw and SmackDown. So we have an early Monday Night Raw start time at 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, and then they're going to be taping SmackDown for the 4th of July, since that week SmackDown will be on July 3rd. So there's that. So I guess we have the early start the next 2 weeks as well. Great, we're starting out the week once again with the Bloodline shenanigans. Y'all, I'm so sick and tired of this crap. I know we're already starting off with that, but I swear to God, like, they literally posted like 3 years ago, like, this whole situation with LA Knight started, and like that sort of thing on the YouTubies, that I'm like, this all but confirms like everything that I've been complaining about. And I'm like, that only serves more evidence, because apparently I ruffled some feathers during SmackDown on Friday night, to say the least. And I fully stand by that, to be honest. Again, a lot of people are probably thinking all of this, right? Right. But yeah, I just reimagined Bloodline. These are the same freaking people minus Jacob. What are we going on about? Okay, I guess we're gonna get started with this nonsense. Speaking of nonsense, did you all see what happened on Friday night with Jay winning that fatal four-way? Like, literally anybody else in that match would have benefited from it. Literally anybody. Like, he's already won the world title. That's kind of the main thing. Like, get somebody fresh in there, because the rest of the bracket is at least relatively fresh with people that haven't won a world title. Anyway, we're starting out with the Bloodline, because of course we are. And yeah, we got a lot coming up. We've got Dom versus Femi. We've got Io Sky versus Raquel in the semifinals of the King and Queen of the Ring tournament and that sort of thing. Chad Gable is also in a match too. So on that note, grab your snacks, grab your choice of beverage, get comfy and cozy. Make sure that you're taking care of yourselves. Make sure that you're taking care of your mental health. Make sure that you're looking out for each other. Don't fall for a pyramid scheme. I will say this though, at least we had World Cup Twitter happening with our friends from Europe, just discovering different parts of America. It's just been fun to watch. And a big congratulations to the New York Knicks on winning the NBA championship. So on that note, let's jump right into it. I swear to God, we have been going in circles all year on this show. It's either been like the Vision or now the Bloodline that's starting things. I'm tired. Oh, and we had so many shenanigans that went down on Friday night. So many shenanigans. Listen, I understand there's a bit of a disconnect between the internet and real life crowds, like we've talked about here on the channel, but my God, I'm so exhausted from the Bloodline. I can't. There's gonna be people that are gonna try to piss off Roman Reigns. Oh boy. You favored Jay. I mean, at least we're giving Jimmy Uso, like, some flowers here. But I could never just, you can't trust any of these people at this point. I love how Jacob's just, like, standing there menacingly, and they're cheering for him. Oh my God. Are we just gonna have like another 20 minutes of people like, acknowledge me, acknowledge us? Like, I'm tired. Acknowledge me and my couch. I don't want to listen to any of y'all, but here we are. There you go, Jacob. See, Jay's like so stressed out. Like, remember last week, he literally just looked so stressed out. It's like you breathe in the wrong direction and Jay's like about to just lose his marbles. That was the stipulation where he had to acknowledge Roman as his tribal chief. He didn't have to acknowledge anybody else, so he might be onto something there. But I'm rooting for Solo in this whole situation. Solo, we need you. Solo, come back. What? We don't need yes men around here. And then, okay, we got a wooden box. Wait. That's not the Ula Fala, right? That doesn't look like that's like a new Ula Fala, maybe? Because that's not the Ula Fala that we knew before. Like, what is that? And we don't need any of this. The Bloodline is forever. I need a break from the Bloodline. I'm literally in my 30s now. I understand where this is going. I understand the lore and the history and everything, but my God. But this whole arc with the Bloodline has been going on for 6 years in the modern era. We need a break. 20 years from now, I'll be 50. Oh, shoot. Welcome to the family, but what is this, Supernatural? Where's Sam and Dean at? Wait, what? You just said that all these people were a part of the Bloodline. Well, then what is that? What, did we establish what that was? We didn't establish what that was. I'm so confused. And then there's Jimmy and Jay in the background, of course. They've been sort of having a little disagreement, I think. And wait, there's several Ula Falas. Oh, God dang it. We have a new one? Well, then doesn't that negate the significance of the previous Ula Fala, right? Right? Oh my lordy, I don't know. Once again, we're going in circles. I'm tired at this point. But wasn't Jacob in Solo's group for a while? It wasn't that Bloodline like 6.0, 7.0, something like that. Dude, I don't know which one we're on. Somebody said we're on version 8 at this point. Can we get somewhere fresh and interesting here? Like, there's no direction seemingly enough yet for Roman Reigns. Like, there's no direction with this title. Like, nobody has a direction even within the Bloodline except within the Bloodline. And maybe with, like, LA Knight at this point. I don't know, but I just, I don't know. Apparently this comedian dude just like touched the Ula Fala. Now Jacob's beating him up, so that's happening. Anyway, this whole situation just happened, to say the least. And once again, I feel like we're just getting everything all convoluted at this point. I'm like, what do you mean that Jacobs hasn't been in the Bloodline necessarily until this point? If you said that basically everybody is connected and it's forever and stuff. Like, none of this is adding up. Once again, am I watching the same show? What is happening here? Why is this still going? Let me know what you thought about all this down in the comments, friends. I feel like we're going in circles. Alrighty, everybody. We've finally got our first match 31 minutes in. Not that I'm keeping tabs on anything. And we've got Io versus Raquel. Listen, if we actually went somewhere with the Bloodline shenanigans, then like I might not be as mad about it. But I feel like we're going in circles and nothing's getting accomplished. Oh yeah, we have Night of Champions happening in 12 days as well. We got another early in the day premium live event here. You'll love to see it. Oh, there goes Raquel going after Io. Io had like a really explosive start right out of the gate. Just going after Raquel with all the speed. Well, Raquel's standing on top of the commentary table. I'm going to assume that this is where we're going to go for the break, right? I'm guessing not. Okay, well, she just threw the top of the commentary table off. Io's fighting back. Yeah, but I don't know how that's going to be effective on Raquel because she's got the strength advantage. Oh, there we go. Oh, huge suplex. Yeah, that was a good counter from Raquel. Io's looking for it. Here we go, here we go, here we go. There goes Io, but Raquel caught Io. Oh, right into the post. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, that would certainly do it. Alrighty, people, we're back in the middle of the ring here. We got some back and forths here, and Io's on the offense here. You got this, Io, which means some shenanigans might happen. I don't know. I'm really hoping that Io wins this one. Ooh, she got some good air on that drop kick. Y'all just see that? That was cool. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh. Raquel just ducked out of the way there, but Io caught herself before she could go after Raquel. See, like, that's the thing, too. Usually I'm like, okay, cool, tournament season, but I'm a little extra invested because, again, we're going to be at SummerSlam this year. Oh, wait, I thought the... I thought the commentary table moved forward. It was just the lid from earlier. Oh, my God. Oh, that's one way to do it. She's just like sending Raquel right to like the side and the corner and everything of the commentary table. Oh, now Io's on the barricade. Oh, Raquel just ducked out of the way there and tripped Io right on the commentary table. Man, we were having a good time there. Seriously? Okay. All right, Io rolled out of the way there. And the people are squarely behind Io at this point. Io just sent Raquel right there to the post. Just slammed her head right into the post, rather. Oh, what is Io doing here? Oh, there's no way. Io is just awesome. That's all. Io, go, 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 go. Oh, I hope that this is it. Let's go, Io. Okay, whoever wins this, at least we're gonna have a good match out of this, simply because Io is just fantastic. Okay, so Io's going to the finals, so she'll take on either Liv Morgan or Charlotte Flair. That match is happening on SmackDown this week. Which, I mean, we're in for a good match no matter what. Liv versus Io or Charlotte versus Io. Like, if I had to pick between the two, I would much rather have Io versus Charlotte, because I don't know why Liv is in this tournament when she has a title. I'm just saying, she's already got a world title. But either way, this was a decent match, did what it needed to accomplish, and I think the right person won. So I'll give this a thumbs up. Not too long, not too short. The crowd was into it, and we had some fun moments. Friends, I normally don't react to the entrances, but what in the world entrance theme is this for Chad Gable? What is this? Alrighty, lovely people, we've got Chad Gable versus Rusev. Did we ever figure out, like, how on earth that, like, Ethan Page and Rusev like ended up as a little team or alliance or whatever? But hey, we got Chad Gable back, and I love that. I hope that he has like some sort of a feature match of some capacity, like, you know, whether it's for a title or not. Like, just have him on SummerSlam. Like, that's his hometown. I would say so. I'd say he's probably gonna be just as good, if not maybe even a little bit better. You know, this is like one of the more interesting parts of the show right now, because I was like wondering, I'm like, oh god, I hope that they don't fumble this, and I'm like, so far I don't think they're fumbling Chad Gable. Gable so far. But again, it's too soon to tell. Don't fumble this WWE. We had like one of the best matches of the year. And an arc that shouldn't have worked, but actually worked. Snow plowed him into the steel steps. I have seen my fair share of snowplows. I don't think that was a snowplow, but okay. I understood what he was going for there. Like, he pushed Chad Gable right to the steps and suplexed him right outside the ring. Oh, and Gable just lifted Rusev and just, like, threw him right to the commentary table. Ethan Page, his reaction, he's like, go, 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 go. I mean, he's not wrong. He's basically me playing the video game. Alrighty, friends, we are back from the break. We got Chad Gable slapping the crap out of Rusev. You love to see it. Oh, Rusev with the knee there. There goes Gable. Oh, he's hanging on to Rusev now. I mean, I'm sure we're going to get it pretty soon, but I mean, that Ethan Page and Chad Gable match, that's going to be pretty good. That's going to be a good one to watch. This has been good too. All right, we got Gable and Rusev now on the top rope in the corner. There goes Gable. Huge suplex. Just let Chad Gable cook. Let him be himself. Oh no. Not the accolade. Oh, nope. There goes Gable. Countered the kick. Counter the kick. There's the ankle lock. I mean, at least Ethan Page is like running around the ringside area and everything. The referee's like, dude, what are you doing? Oh, no. Well, Chad Gable just took care of Ethan Page right there. Oh, there's the kick from Rusev. Oh. Did you just hear the crowd right there when, like, Gable kicked out? Oh, my God. Oh, no, not the accolade. Oh, no. Oh, he's almost to the rope. Oh, no, Rusev. Oh, but he blocked the kick. Because, like, Rusev broke up the accolade to bring Gable back inside the middle of the ring. And that's how we got the counter there. There we go. Okay. Oh, the ankle lock is back. Yep, and Rusev is tapping. Let's go, Chad Gable! Okay, well, Ethan Page is a party pooper now. That was a good match, though, with Gable and Rusev just now. That was good. All right, Rey Mysterio. No, but I kind of love this whole arc, though, and how it kind of just, like, came back full circle on the main roster. Because of the whole thing with, like, obviously Chad Gable, like, appreciating the luchadors and lucha libre and stuff. And, of course, like, he helped out Rey Mysterio last week because they unmasked Rey Mysterio last week. So that makes sense. We got Dragon Lee as well out here. You love to see it. All right, we got Rey Mysterio, Chad Gable, Dragon Lee in the middle of the ring. Just don't screw this up, WWE. Don't screw this up, because this is just organic. This is delightful. The match itself was good, and just seeing the Redemption Tour continuing, we're gonna give all this a thumbs up. Alright, we've got Los Angeles Knight out here. Please cook the Bloodline for all of us. He had a whole confrontation with Adam Pearce in the backstage area, and he said he's gonna handle things, so let's hope so. Oh, they're doing a welcome home chant for him. Oh, I love that. Yet after all the shenanigans that happened on frickin' Friday night. Oh, that's awesome. You'll love to see it. Again, we were invested. I wanted to see where things were going first. No, but they're like, again, like I always say, right, it just has to be cool whenever the wrestlers get to go back to like their home state or like a place that they spend a lot of time in, like that sort of thing. I'm still manifesting SummerSlam. Selfishly. Seriously, this dude has went through like all these freaking groups and even like briefly the Judgment Day for a minute there. Could you? Oh no, don't give them any ideas. We don't need WWE meme coins. We can scam each and every one of you. I just caught that. What do we say around here in the intro? Like, shouldn't it be saying something though that it took like, obviously like, you know, his opponents plus the MFT plus like Jimmy, right? Like in that whole situation. Look at how many people it took to like take out everybody to get Jay the win there. And like, did Solo and Roman not fight over who was the actual tribal chief? Oh, this is why I still do these reactions, because somebody's got to keep tabs on everything. Was somebody just coughing? I heard a coughing noise. Went down a few years ago. Oh, it's way different now. What? Right, because remember that whole situation, right, where like Solo and company, they showed up at the end of, crap, what was it, Clash in Italy for reasons? Jimmy's like, seriously, I was trying to de-escalate this entire situation, and now Jay's gonna look all stressed out and yell at everybody like he did last week. Jay just constantly looks so stressed out ever since he's been back with Roman. None of this is like before. It feels like we were back on SmackDown, right? I feel like we're back on SmackDown. This is different than before. No, it's not. Roman and company, everybody's like gaslighting each other at this point. I love how they did the entrance and then they're booing him, and I can't blame them for that. The entrance is fun. Is Solo on his own? I don't think he's ever been on his own before. We've been rooting for the Solo arc for a minute. An apology? What does he have to apologize to you for, Jay? I'm so confused. He got so defensive there. Oh my god, Jay. Okay, but Jay, you also had like 2 other people in that match. Yeah, no. Why should he have to acknowledge you, Jay? You haven't even won the tournament yet. Don't do it. Don't do do it. There you go. We don't deserve you, LA Knight. We don't deserve you. Oh, well, technically this is kind of Jay's fault for escalating everything, but that's a me thing. And there goes Jimmy with the super kick. See, like, Jimmy's like, I was trying to tell you, and now Jay's got a freaking chair. Like, what are we doing, dude? Man, you even got, like, the camera shaking and everything. Is that for dramatic effect? Oh, there we go. See, there we go. That's got to even up the odds a little bit there. There we go. There we go. Okay. Oh, no, there's Jacob now. Oh, no. Oh, seriously? But like, Jacob literally, like, what was that? Like, an hour and 10 minutes ago, he said that he doesn't acknowledge Jay or Jimmy. Or did Roman send him out there? Once again, a 3-on-1 situation. Yeah, but Jimmy said that he was going to handle it, and he didn't handle it. Jay clearly just completely lost his marbles there, per usual. So once again, it was Jacob that had to do everything. But yeah, again, thankfully, somebody else is equally fed up with the Bloodline. It's been what, like 3 years? Yeah, 3 years. They literally posted that on social media. Oh man. Well, friends, we've got more Bloodline. Hang on here. Let me get the sign. Here we go. 0 days without Bloodline shenanigans. I had to, because my God, we've got a double dose of them tonight for sure. And this has been something else. But at least LA Knight's on his feet. We don't know what his condition's going to be, but he's yelling at everybody. So, I mean, maybe that's a good sign. I don't know. He's yelling at Adam Pearce again. Either way, once again, we've got more Bloodline shenanigans. And, well, at least somebody else on this show is equally fed up with all the Bloodline antics. But to be fair, again, like they literally posted on YouTube, like, this dude's been in the Bloodline vortex for like 3 years. They've acknowledged it. And that's the only thing that we acknowledge around here. That and we also acknowledge LA Knight in this household. We don't acknowledge the Bloodline antics at this point. So there's that. I'm gonna give all this a thumbs up because it was LA Knight, like, just doing his thing on a microphone and pretty much just crushing it. So go team. Alrighty, lovely people. I am very excited for this matchup because I think this might be a fresh match. I suspect it is, at least in terms of singles matches. And yeah, so apparently Liv had a run-in with Danhausen earlier because Dom is still technically cursed by Danhausen, and Dom's got the semifinals match against Femi, which that should be a curse in of itself, right? I would be like, I'm just gonna take the count-out loss. I've got bigger fish to fry. But nonetheless, Liv was trying to figure out, I guess, how to get the curse removed, or like maybe to help get Charlotte cursed or something. I don't know. Because there was this whole little backstage thing, or like interview thing, rather, not backstage. They were in front of the crowd. It was like one of those break interview things with Charlotte and Alexa. They're like, are we cursed? So that there's something going on. But objectively speaking, this is the match I've been wanting to see for a minute. Just give these two plenty of time. Let them cook. That'd be great. Like, just enough time. Have us wanting a rematch at some point. There we go. Okay, Roxanne's targeting the arm. That makes sense. Because basically the point that Roxanne has right here is that she's trying to wear down Charlotte for Liv because that semifinals match is on SmackDown this week. Look at that. We're recapping things again. Alrighty, people, we're back. And, ooh, nice counter right there from Charlotte. Love that. Love that. So wait, where was Liv earlier for Raquel's match then? Like, that one actually had some stakes to it, right? Like, did I miss something in the lore? A little bit of tension within the Judgment Day, even though we all know they should have broken up like at least a year ago, but here we are. Nice move right there from Roxanne, okay. Like, I understand why Liv is out here, right? Because, like, of course she's facing off against Charlotte in the semifinals, but, like, interesting. There goes Roxanne, there we go. Oh, but Charlotte's not having any of it. Oh, watch out, Liv. Liv is right there. All right, so Liv just took out Alexa beforehand. Oh, there we go. Okay, Charlotte. Oh, there's Liv now. She's on the apron. Get out of here, Liv. Oh, no. Yep, there goes the really cool moonsault. Oh, Charlotte kicked out. There goes Alexa now. Oh, well played. Well played, Alexa. Well played. Oh, but yeah, I was gonna say that took a while for the ref to get there. Charlotte caught her. What a counter. Okay. What a counter. And Roxanne tapped. You know, this was a decent matchup. Again, I want to see like a little bit of a longer match between these two just because I think there's a lot of potential here. But should be interesting with Charlotte versus Liv. And I actually kind of hope it boils down to Charlotte versus Io because that would be a little interesting to watch. I'd be interested, and honestly, I'd be okay with whoever won that match. Because it's been a minute since either of them have had like, you know, world title. I know Io, it was like just last year and everything. But still, I think they're both very deserving of earning Queen of the Ring. I mean, it would make a little bit more sense, I suspect, with like Charlotte, you know, given that she's trying to go for title number 15. And I mean, the queen winning Queen of the Ring kind of writes itself, which means it's probably not going to happen, right? But either way, I'm okay with whoever would win that match. But yeah, again, let me know who you want to see win Queen of the Ring down in the comments down below. But yeah, I'll give this a thumbs up. Well, he can be prepared for Jey Uso by bringing like 10 other people with him. I'm just saying he's going to need some people. He's got the experience and he's got like 10 people ready to help him win the match. We know it by now. Javon, please win this thing. Please. Wait, what? Oh, there's no way this idiot's back. Oh, god dang it. Well, I mean, we did reference meme coin and rug pulls, so maybe that's how we got this idiot back. I'm gonna shut up. No, I'm not. Why is he here for Javon? I'm not here for you either, Logan Paul. You can go ahead and kick his butt too, Javon. Okay, I hate when the dude that I can't stand also basically said what I just said. No! Javon, do not go with these people. You don't need to be in this universe mode group. Because that's what it is. Don't listen to this guy. No. This dude sucks. What is the vision at this point? Don't do it, Javon. If Logan Paul wants you to join his team, don't do it. Don't ever do it. It doesn't end well. There you go, Javon. You tell him. Go get him, Javon. You literally just invited him? He's literally forcing him into the vision? What? They're like literally trying to force him into the group? What? he just threw the pants at Austin Theory. I mean, I'm here for this match too. Nobody wants to join the Vision or any of these groups. Who would want to? I'm rooting so hard for Javon. That is all. That is all. Alrighty, so they started the matchup during the break because that sounds about right. And Javon's trying to go outside the ring. Oh, nope. There we go. See? Theory ducked out of the way there. There we go. He got him that time. There you go. He's joining the crowd there for a moment. Well, yeah, because he's talented. He's got a lot of personality. He's got a lot of potential. There's a lot of upside for Javon. Rooting hard for you, Javon. Oh, God. We had a nice little break there, and now we got to deal with stupid idiot again. This man was literally out, like, trying to ruin Yu-Gi-Oh cards, okay? Like, everything this man touches just gets ruined. He tries to ruin it all for all of us. He tries to ruin everything for all of us. Yeah, because the steel cage is clearly going to keep everybody out of that match, right? Between Seth and Braun. We know how that works. We know some poo-poo is going to hit the fan. Technically, I should be rooting for the Ravens because they were the original Cleveland Browns, but technically. I agree with Joe. Like, why are you so excited that Logan Paul's back? Like, nobody's excited. Well, like, here's the thing too, right? Like, presumably, even if, like, Javon wins the next match, right, against Jey, like, he'll either go up against Dominik or he'll go up against Oba. So, like, he'll still be outnumbered if it's Dom, and then Oba Femi just destroys people at this point. So there's that. You have to have somebody watching your back. Like, what have we been saying for, like, weeks around here? We've been saying that since, like, our SmackDown reactions, that, like, we need a buddy system over here. Alrighty, we're back from the break. Javon just went flying, and you love to see it. Oh, that might be it for Javon, actually. Oh, Javon kicked out. I like legit thought that was over. Yeah, and it's a cool move. Oh, there we go. Okay. Javon just sent Austin Theory to the outside of the ring. Oh no, but he's on the same side as Logan Paul is. Oh no. Oh my god. What a right hand. This is my Netflix audition. What a great sign. Oh, right in the post. Right into the post. There we go. Oh, there goes Javon. Everybody's in the timekeepers area. Oh, we're on 8 count. Okay, we got in. Beautiful. You got this, Javon. Oh my god. What? Brian, get out of here. God, I'm so tired of this group. No. Brian, we were having a good time. Well, we were about to have a good time because it looked like Javon was going to win. Oh, God. Oh, the Street Profits are going to help him out. Angelo Dawkins is back, and you love to see it. Thank goodness. Yeah, I don't think Javon's going to be at 100% for Friday night, right? Just because of how crazy that spear was that he got from Braun. Well, at least we have the Street Profits because, like, you know, they always bring up the energy in these situations. And Lord knows we need any and all energy in this Vision situation, especially with stupid idiot back. See, that's a fun team up right there. Javon and the Street Profits. I'm on board with that. Is Javon okay? Okay, I guess we're not going to pan out to, like, see how he's doing. But nonetheless, I'm going to give this a thumbs up mostly for Javon because, again, he just keeps the energy going. And, yeah, I think he just really brought the energy. And it sucks because it's like Austin Theory's like good in the ring and everything, but, like, this Vision group is just kind of the worst. Like, it's literally a cursed group at this point. point. And it's back to being even more cursed now that good old Logan Paul is back. And that ending just, that was a deflating ending. It was a cool but deflating ending at the same time. So there's that. Alrighty, people, we've got Femi versus good old Dom. And, JD's outside the ring with Dom, so that's a whole thing. I don't like where anything's going because, one, this is the main event, and two, I simply don't trust anything. There's Judgment Day shenanigans. We don't know when Brock's gonna be back, because you know that they've got to follow up Brock and Oba, right? So I just don't know. I will say this, though. At least we're getting some fresh main event matches and just people in the main event, right? Like last week, for example, we had Ricky Saints, we had Tala Tonga, and we had Javon in the main event. So, I mean, that was pretty fresh. We got Dom and Femi in the main event this week, so that's nice. Well, Dom just got sent flying into the commentary table, so that's happening. JD, don't even try. Don't try, my dude. Do not try. He's trying to, sneak attack him, and that just epically failed. Okay, well, JD just ran right through the crowd, so that happened. I mean, he at least had the right idea. Oh, Dom's got the timekeeper hammer in his shoe. I mean, at least Dom's not going in there stupid, but at the same time, he has to make sure that, the referee isn't looking. Well, JD was back, and, he just got taken out. Oh, and a low blow to Femi. Oh, the 619, but the hammer in the boot. There's another 619. I mean, see, Dom at least had the right idea, but I don't know. Oh, a 1 count. That was literally a 1 count. Oh, snap. Well, Oba just cleared house there. He took care of both JD and Dom. Yeah, no, the hammer's gone now. Okay, that's a good thing. JD's trying so hard to get back up, and then, it's like he's cooked. I would agree. Oh, I think Dom might be cooked here, friends. Yep, that's it. Nice knowing you, Dom. Well, Dom just got destroyed to probably no one's surprise. Although, doesn't Dom still have the AAA Mega Championship? I just remembered that. And isn't he still cursed technically, I think? So I'm very sus about this whole situation because, Oba won very swiftly. So it seems like he's going to be either going up against Javon Evans or Jey Uso. So either he's going to get sucked into the Bloodline Vortex next, or he'll go up against Javon, and that'll be a match that we can probably enjoy, right? Because you know that if Jay's going up against Oba, right? He's going to have, the Bloodline and then some to go up against Femi, right? Plus, we got to keep our eyeballs peeled on Brock in some shape or form, right? Because that man could pop out at any time. Oh no. See, he invoked Brock Lesnar's name again. I'm surprised, too. Maybe they're saving that for next week. Maybe they're going to do something at Night of Champions. At least they're continuing that a little bit without Brock or Paul Heyman being there for that matter. Yeah, it's interesting because Brock actually beat Oba to tie things up, and he's the one that's ducking. Again, this dude just speaks with so much conviction. I love it. I could see it, but I also smell shenanigans somewhere given, Jay and the Bloodline are floating around the finals, or at least the semifinals. And, Brock's probably going to be floating somewhere, right? Either way around, this did what it needed to accomplish. Femi just keeps destroying people, and the people love this dude. I would be totally cool with this dude winning the tournament, but I also smell some shenanigans. I don't like where anything's going. I don't like where anything's going, to be honest, but we'll have to see what happens moving forward. Overall, though, because Femi just keeps destroying people, I'm going to give this a big old thumbs up. And I think that pretty much explains everything. And, the after match promo was also good, too. Again, the dude just speaks a lot of conviction here, and I want to see what happens. Alrighty, friends. Overall, I felt like this was a middle-of-the-road kind of episode this week. I think in terms of the matches, they were at least, pretty solid, did what they needed to accomplish all the way up to this was a really solid matchup. Okay, cool. Loved it. So, match of the week, I would say goes to Chad Gable versus Rusev. They both understood the assignment. It was a good match for Chad Gable, and it kept things moving along with him, Rey Mysterio, Dragon Lee, Ethan Page, and of course, Rusev as well. So we kept things moving along over there. Again, the Intercontinental Championship picture pretty stacked. It's got little stories kind of in the mix, especially now that Chad Gable's back into the mix, and we got to see if his intentions and if he's actually a changed man. So I really hope they don't ruin this whole situation here, because they got something here, and I really want them to capitalize, but I can't really trust that they're going to capitalize, right? I also quite enjoyed, obviously, the whole situation where just LA Knight was pretty much just hey, Bloodline, just kind of going off a little bit, but it was really nice to to also see the home state give him some love, so that was great too. So I also enjoyed that. I swear, every time I see Jay, though, that man's like about to crash out, and I'm like just concerned at this point. I'm like, oh my god, dude, like you're stressed and about to crash out. And they also kind of had a little moment again with like LA Knight and Adam Pearce too during the break, so I'm wondering if that's also the overarching thread a little bit here. I don't know. So I want to see where that's going in this whole situation. If anybody can get us through this like boring freaking bloodline drama, it's probably LA Knight, if we're being 100% honest here. But yeah, again, anytime we get LA Knight on a microphone, we know it's going to be good by default. So there's that. But yeah, overall, very middle of the road show this week. We'll have to see what happens at Night of Champions. I'm very suspicious about this Jey Uso and Javon Evans match coming up. I'm very sus about. So we'll probably chit chat about that next week. But in the meantime, thank you all so much for tuning in. Again, my apologies that we've been pretty much like almost radio silent on the channel. Just lots of health things have just popped up like kind of throughout the year that just, you know, we're navigating and stuff. And like we always say around here, you know, I want to make sure that we're all taking care of ourselves and, you know, all that good stuff. And that's exactly what I am doing. I really hope we don't have to deal with stupid Logan Paul, though, on a weekly basis, because we had a nice little break from him. Nonetheless, we will be back here next week, and really the next 2 weeks are the early shows again. So we'll have to see what happens in the lead up to Night of Champions, and then we'll have the road to, well, okay, Saturday night's main event and then SummerSlam, but technically both. So on that note, thank you all so much for tuning in. Leave a like, leave a comment, make sure to hit the subscribe button and hit the bell button so you get notifications around here and that sort of thing. Again, thank you all so much for tuning in, and I will see you all in the next one.